Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the
All right. Daddy.
Yeah.
What's going on, family? Welcome in to this week's Friday Fave. What's going on, everybody? Let me see.
Everybody?
Who we got over here? Because it's Friday, and Friday's here we go again. What is it? Socks in the Garden. What's going on, family? Welcome. Who else? Bub family. What's going on, Bub Files? How y'all doing?
What's up, Bub Files?
Welcome in. Johnny Small Pepper. What's going on, bro?
Pepper?
How you doing?
Eating peppers.
Man. Hot. I can't do it. I think my max is probably a Scotch bunny.
Yeah, mine jalapeno. That's where I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, jalapeno a little bit on the lower end, on the whole Scoville level, whatever. Scotch bonnet. When I was younger, I could.
Yeah, it don't sit right with you.
It don't sit right no more. It don't hit like it used to. You know, when you young, you can your stomach. Well, I can't speak for y'all. My stomach could handle things a little bit more better. But now, baby, wrong. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't fade it. Who else we got? Official J Mia. What's going on, family? How you doing? Welcome in. Thank y'all for listening. She said she in the bushes. This all good. DJ Ron, what's going on, DJ Ron? How you doing, brother? And I know Nancy probably somewhere close, so she ain't at work or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Much love to DJ Ron and to be the scratcher. Right. Yeah. Juicing with Jay. What's up?
What's up, Juicing with
Jay? All my West Coast people in here. Shout out to you, Jay. Yeah.
Hey, Deborah Garrett.
Hey, Deborah Garrett. How you doing? Carol the Girl Miniature. Yes.
Hey, Carol.
Who else we got?
Oh, thank y'all.
She is Sunshine. What happened? What?
Talking about her.
I did it, and I ain't even charge her. Now I started to charge her about 10,000 to shilling to do it, but I was like, I ain't gonna do it.
Thank you for not charging me. Yeah, I appreciate
it. Yeah. Baby, I love you.
I love you too, man.
God. What She Is Sunshine? I hope we didn't miss nobody.
Hey, She Is Sunshine.
There she is. She said African Dreaming. We got Trouble sitting next to her. Wow. Man, I'm the innocent one.
Just don't know.
Y'all think I know. Y'all think just because she little and she appeared innocent. Baby. Wrong. Yeah, happy Friday to you too, Socks in the Garden. Happy Friday to everybody because it is Friday, and that means y'all ain't did nothing if nothing else but make it through another work week.
Y'all made it.
You made it. Yes. And as we always like to do on Fridays over here at African Dreaming, on Fridays, we like to do it like this right here. Because this is how we set it off. Let's get it, baby. Come on. Do right for me. Yeah. Here we what?
Here we go again.
Here we go again, baby. It's another Friday fave with African Dreaming. And baby, what happened on Friday?
We have guests.
We had guests.
We have guests.
Who I guess this week?
Well, I can't say yet.
Is they backstage already?
I think so, yeah.
Are they beautiful or handsome?
I don't want to give it away.
Well, I guess y'all just gonna have to stick around and hang out and see who I guess is gonna be this week.
That's right.
What's up, PIA? What's going on,
Hey,
PIA?
Pia.
Passionately intrigued. Oh, I like your rug. I like your rug. PIA said, see my rug. See my rug? Hand painted, hand crafted. Yes.
I was glued to the screen watching.
It was real good.
Hey, the one who walked with Christina.
Hey, Christina.
She said, "Aren't you glad to see me?"
Hey, hook 'em horns, baby. Longhorns for life. Texas for life. Baby, where you from?
Texas.
From Texas? Where
East Texas.
East Texas? Where you at now?
East Africa.
If you don't know, now you know. Yeah, don't worry about that. They're just the wind slamming the door.
I have to close it because it's bothering me. It feels like it's a ghost in here.
I know, but it sure make it more cool.
I know. Well, it won't stay open.
Yeah.
Don't. Don't do it. I can already tell. Just devilish. That devilish man. Mm-hmm.
That's what she said. Okay. All right.
Hey, CC.
What's going on, CC Texas Garden? Welcome in, Texas fam. Who else? We ain't miss nobody. Y'all, by the way, remember on Fridays, you ain't just doing this for us. You doing this
for all
us.
Of us. That's right.
And we want anybody who don't know the guests we got coming up, we want you to get to know the guest.
That's right.
Because you might not be familiar with them. You might have seen them here or there. Mm-hmm. But you don't even know. You don't even know. And they might be able to learn you something. They might be able to learn you something. You be like,
that part.
I'm going to go do what they be doing all the time. Yeah. Let's get it. Did I see some people? I seen... Who I see?
Six Bows.
Six Bows is back. What's up, family? How you doing? Yeah. I was finna say Luke time. What they call the archers? St. Louis. Yeah.
What they call y'all?
I know, right? Because you got Missourians. Of course they're Missourians, but St. Louis or whatever. Girl, is you
with Jay?
What's up, Jay? Six Bows, is you in the city or is you out in the county? Where you at? Don't be telling all them people your business. I shouldn't be mad.
What you ask for?
See what she say. Hey, Christina, the winning walk with Christina. How you doing, young lady? Well, y'all better get in here and enjoy yourself.
That's right.
Yeah, what y'all waiting for? It's Friday, baby.
It's Friday, y'all.
All day long, all the way till tomorrow.
That's right.
It ain't nothing but Friday. Y'all, please do me a series of favor. That's even for the people who back there in the bushes lurking, listening. And you might as well like it. Just go like it. Start there. Hit that like button. Secondly, share this live out. And when you share this live out, tag African Dreaming in it. And when you get back, you can drop a hashtag BCIAC into the chat.
That's right.
So y'all can get connectificational ties with one another. Now, I got a question.
What's your question?
What BCIAC stand for?
Being country in another country.
Being country in another country. Mm-hmm. Look at that.
That's what we doing.
That's what we doing. As the young folks say, for shizzle. That is what we doing. They do still say that. I do. I think it's cool. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm bringing it back.
Hey, Miss Cheryl Faulkner.
Hey, Nikki. Hey, Miss Cheryl Faulkner. How you doing?
Hey, Nikki. The everyday life of Ann.
OCD's chick. ELOC Nation, baby. Nikki, you done with your peppers? You might have another month, man. Nikki said it's game over. She done. It's time to clear out the peppers because pepper season is over. Y'all go catch my sister video. And by the way, tomorrow night, I believe Nikki, the everyday life of Ann, OCD's chick, and Hands in the Dirt are going to be interviewing somebody. I don't know. I ain't going to say who she is. Y'all gonna have to get over there and see who.
Check it out. The chat.
The chat. Saturday nights, baby. 3 Saturdays a month.
That's right.
3 Saturdays a month. So catch them while they on. Yes. Miss Cheryl off in here. Ooh, this thing just jumped real good. Thank you, Carol, for sharing us out. We appreciate you and everybody else who is in all about that sharing life.
Right.
Oh, baby, look.
I see it. Hey, Shanna.
Hey, Shanna.
Hey, Shanna.
Hey, Shanna. What you doing, Shanna? Happy Friday, Shanna.
Yeah.
And Jason. What's going on, West Coast family? Boy, it's early as hell over there. We got Juicing with Jay in here. We got Shanna.
Yeah.
Couple more.
I think Socks is in Washington.
Socks is in Socks West Coast, ain't she?
Yeah.
I forgot. My goodness.
Yeah.
My goodness. Much love to my West Coast
State
people.
Family.
I hope y'all enjoying y'all coffee or y'all pumpkin spice lattes. Cause it's early in the morning over there. Yeah. Now for me, they good. I've actually tried one before on accident. I gotta say it's pretty good. I'm waiting for Starbucks to come up with a sweet potato latte.
Not sweet.
I am. I'm gonna need Starbucks to come up with a sweet potato latte, and I'm all in. I'm all in. Let's see.
Potato spice.
Sweet potato spice. Where y'all from? I don't know. Some of y'all call them yams. I guess technically they kind of are yam, but we call them sweet potatoes.
Oh, sweet potato. Call them yams too. It's like they yams after they cooked. Then we call them yams.
Then we call them yams. And ain't that funny? I never thought about that.
I know.
So where we from, they call them sweet potatoes up until you cook them, and then all of a sudden
they candy yams.
They yams.
Yeah.
Candy yams. 700 pounds of sugar on. And butter. Or even if you just cook them in the oven.
Delicious.
Hey, man. It's like a party going on in your mouth and everybody invited, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's for you. I thought I was beautiful.
That's why I said thank you.
Yeah. You could have been saying thank you on my behalf. Hell, I ain't know.
No.
Official J. I'm glad y'all see what Jamia did. That's what y'all need to do. By the way, Jamia, thank you for being not only a member but being one of our lovely moderators.
That's right.
Y'all get over there and what was it? Butter beans and turkey.
Oh.
Was it butter beans and turkey wings?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And I looked at it and I got homesick.
Jamia keep us hungry. She'll keep you hungry if you like watching.
I got hungry and homesick.
I know, right?
Jamia? I'm hungry and homesick.
Cause that's what she do.
Delicious looking.
Shout out to baby girl. Shout out to the young man over there. And shout out to TJ. I don't know where TJ at or what he doing, but if you eating anything, he probably looking up at you right now.
TJ chilling on it.
I seen what Six Bowls sound about like East Texas and Houston. Said we hood, but we riding horses downtown.
Hey.
Shit, ain't
nothing
wrong with a good horse ride, trail ride.
Hey, G Mama.
G Mama grows in the garden.
That's
What's going on, family? Who is also over on the TikTok machine. I'm telling y'all, family, don't be afraid of the crossover. It's a whole bunch of people in here who are they on more than one platform.
Facts.
They are on more than one platform.
TikTok,
so
Instagram, Twitter, or X now, whatever it's called.
I still call it Twitter. Yeah.
Facebook, all the stuff.
All the places.
All the things.
Support everybody everywhere. Right. For real. Especially if you like what they're doing. Fiona, salama dada, habari yako?
Fiona.
Karibu, sante sana. I gotta hear what Fiona sound like because I can't imagine the British accent in Swahili. So Fiona, huh? Yeah, but I mean, I want to hear her in person. In person. So is it like Caribe? Of course, I mean we done heard from South Africa. We done seen the video. I want to lay eyes on it and say, girl, what you sound like? What you sound like in my face?
10. The Educated Natural.
What's going on, my sister? How you doing? Welcome in. Random J. What's going on, brother? Indiana Jackson. What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Welcome in.
It's good to see y'all. Yes.
Yeah, good to see
I know, right? Y'all weather changing over there. Folks ripping up they peppers and summer and spring plants and getting ready for the fall gardens and whatnot.
Yep.
So yeah.
Nikki getting ready to grow her brassicas.
Because every winter, you know, Nikki is all about her brassicas. So, Sweet Pea, are we gonna plant some brassicas
for next year?
It's summertime for us. It's spring and summer for us. Well, we can pretty much grow anything year round.
Yeah, but I think I'll do better though.
We gotta wait for the broccoli.
Yeah,
the broccoli gonna do better next year when it's cold, cooler.
I think our greens and kale will be fine.
Greens and kale should be fine as long as we keep them in the shade mostly. But everybody can't grow brassicas the way Nikki grow brassicas. I love you, Nikki.
I love Nikki too. That was the first time I heard that. I was like, "What's a brassica?" Yeah. And then when she's like, "Oh, I didn't even know." See, we learn from me. We can't lie because we called all them shits greens. If it was green, it was green. It could be broccoli. It could have been kale, spinach, collard green, mustard green. Every one of them shit was green. But we got educational ties. She learned us something. She did.
Brassica.
Up my vocabulary.
Yeah, got me using the big word. Tamika Davis, what's going on, family? You better get in here and enjoy yourself, young lady. That's right. Yeah, we spoke to Cece. Yeah, Cece been in here. Hey, Cece. Wellness with Frugal Mama.
Hey, I was with Frugal Mama.
In the bushes a little bit. I ain't want to jump in because I couldn't have been, engaged. But yeah. Frugal Mama was doing her thing this morning. Who else is off in here?
Oh, Randy Jack. I don't know what you're talking about, dog.
Hold on, let me see. What did he say? Where? Hello, I must ask, why are ladies so destructive?
Maybe some. Don't put it on all of us.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. This Friday face, man.
Yeah, this Friday face. Yeah, bro. You got to catch us on a pop-up or a Saturday or something. Better yet, go over to TikTok. You'll enjoy them conversations. Yeah, go over to the TikTok machine and find African_Dreaming1.
Yep. What's up, Nightbot? Doing his Nightbot thing.
Shout out to Nightbot and the Nightbot family, Mrs. Nightbot and all the little bits.
Yep.
The cheering. Them the cheering, if y'all didn't know. Let's see here. Okay. In a few hours, we are H-Town bound. All right, Christina.
Y'all be safe. Be safe.
Yeah, safe travels. Safe travels. Be careful on that road. I don't know what y'all gonna be on 20 or 35 or 635. Anyway, just be safe.
Be safe.
Make sure you stop by you a Buc-ee's and stay hydrated and get you a rib plate. And yeah, get a rib plate and maybe 2-3 sandwiches. Yeah. Yeah. And maybe something with just a little pinch of caffeine in it to keep your energy up and going.
Oh, y'all meeting up, Cece? You meeting up with Christina?
Yeah, Cece put out something where they have like a meetup.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, a meetup for it's like a nursery having an event or something. And I think that's what some people might be. I don't know. Nice. Cece could be going to Houston just to go to the turkey leg hut. I have no clue.
Well, y'all have fun and be safe.
That's it.
Enjoy each other.
That's it. Carol said it seems scary on TikTok. Well, I'll be your safe place. We'll be your safe place. It can be intimidating in a new space because it's a whole different feel, mood, energy, group of people. It's people who don't do TikTok at all that are adamant YouTubers.
Right.
And then it's a lot of YouTubers who never won't even touch TikTok.
Right.
So, the crossover is real, fam.
It is.
Crossover is real. Yeah. We're going to give y'all just a few more minutes. Please, if you haven't, hit that like button. Share this live out. I want to congratulate my baby and let her talk about some stuff real quick. And then we going to get to blasting you like that. You see how I did you? Like in front of people?
I see.
Yeah. Y'all share this live out. Hit that thumbs up. And because we got a guest, we don't want to keep waiting too long.
Right.
Because our guest is here already. So, what you been doing lately? What you got going on? Then you have a circumstance, a situation, an event that you just now kind of.
What you talking about? Play timber? No, you guys, thank y'all so much. I appreciate everybody for supporting me. I think I'm at $5.99 or $6. I'm hovering in between. So I'll claim it. I'm at 600 friends, pieces of friends, as Unbiased said the other day. And I really appreciate y'all for supporting me. The store is doing well. I just shipped off some of the people's packages that placed orders. I'm gonna do I said I was gonna go Saturday, but I think I'm gonna wait and go Monday. Go live Monday and do appreciation live for everybody. So y'all come on through on Monday. I will put a thumbnail up over the weekend so y'all can, be ready for it. But yeah, I just want to say thank y'all to all y'all, and I appreciate all the support, all the encouragement. Y'all are amazing, and we can't. None of us, anybody that's content creator, can't do it without people coming, checking you out, sharing you out, loving on you, and all that good stuff. So I really do truly, truly appreciate y'all because it's not easy, doing this channel and another channel. So people that run 2 channels by themselves. Hats off to you. 2 or more channels
for sure.
By yourself. Hats off to you.
For sure.
But I really do appreciate y'all. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on with me.
And the last day of the sale was?
Yesterday.
All right.
Yesterday.
Just wanted you to...
It's still stuff up. Y'all still can go over to the Buy Me a Coffee shop and check out what's over there. I'll be adding stuff every month. So I'll let everybody know. But if you go over there and follow, you don't have to buy anything to follow. Just I would appreciate if people will go over to Buy Me a Coffee and just follow me. That way, if you don't see something you like then, you can go back at a different time and you'll be on the email list if you follow. And then when I drop things or put things in the store, you'll be the first to know. So I appreciate the support.
That's it. And we also want to say thank you to everybody who's been contributing to the school fundraiser.
Yes.
Thank y'all. They just constantly been coming in, and we appreciate y'all. This is what solidifies those quarters that Mark has, and he's a few months away, and it'll be the end of the school year.
Yeah.
And y'all help make all of that possible.
Yep.
And we'll be giving an update, letting y'all know how the year went, his progress, and the new languages he picked up, and all of that. Working on English, speaking Swahili, working on French, German, and what was the other one? I can't remember the other one. English, French, and German, as well as speaking fluent Swahili and his mother tongue of Maasai.
Yes.
So this is what a finna be 6-year-old with like 6 languages.
He is amazing.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So,
and his sister, oh my gosh.
She's adorable. She's adorable. I'm telling you, I ain't never been no sucker for no woman, but it's something about this little girl, man. It's something when they walk up to you and do like this and want you to pick them up and they give you these looks and stuff, and then it's like what you want, man?
You can have whatever you want.
Right.
What is it?
Make me feel weak. It make me feel weak inside. What's up, Sheed? I see you in here, bro. Sheed.
What's up,
Sheed done slid up in here, family. What's going on, bro? Great live yesterday talking about life insurance, talking about another one of his friends who's an agent, and just different things that we can set ourselves up for success. Sheed on that business hustle, and
great info.
Great info.
We here.
We here. And go get at him. Go get at him. Go check out his channel. Tack.
Tactical Skillionaire.
What's going on, Tack? How you doing, bro? Tack, you going live this Sunday. You're gonna have to let us know. Well, anyway, without further ado, thank y'all for sharing. For everybody who shared, we got to get to our guest.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Cause our guest sitting backstage looking at doing this right here. You know what I'm saying? They back here. You know what I'm saying? She like, hey, come on. I mean, I said he, she. I don't even. Yeah. I don't know who it is because we don't know who. Y'all don't know who the guest is yet.
We know they don't know.
We know they don't know.
And the guests know.
The guests know because they back there. Oh, y'all, is anybody intrigued? Is anybody like, what's up, Shay Love? How you doing, family? Shay, you better get in here and enjoy yourself, girl. Come on, Shay.
Come on now.
I still be in the bushes sometimes, Shay.
I do too.
we be tipping around. We don't always jump in because we be everywhere. And we don't always be everywhere for a long time. I guess that make me the Bush King. Because I'll be like, I can't engage y'all. I hang in here for 10, 15, 20 minutes, listen, and then move around.
Watch the whole thing.
Hit that like button. Yeah.
Hit the like and share it out,
Yeah.
It's all love. It's all support.
It's all love. Now with the socks in the garden.
Thank you so much.
Now,
thank you.
We got to get socks right before we go to our guests, man. We got
put that on the screen so everybody.
I'm am.
Thank you, Socks in the Garden.
Thank you, Socks in the Garden. We appreciate you, my sister. We do. Let's go over here and get socks right real quick. Yes. Yeah. Let's get socks right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Socks in the Garden. Thank you. Thank you for your membership. We appreciate that. That is what helps sustain us and keep the channel flowing and going,
That's
baby.
Right.
Flowing and going.
Facts.
Yes, indeed. Y'all, please feel free to put your hashtag BCIAC into the chat.
Mm-hmm. Embarkation Nation.
Now, what we'll do, if our guest is open to it and willing, because y'all know when we have guests, we typically try to give all our focus and attention to the guest.
Mm-hmm.
But this might be one of them situations where some folk might be like, hold on, man, I question. So if our guest is up to it, then maybe, just maybe, they up for answering some questions. So with that being said, I'll give y'all a few hints. Let's see. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Is that a good hit? No.
I was just going with
that's what I love about you. You see how okay. Let's see here. What's up, Ray?
Hey, Ray Official.
We just asked about Ray the other day. See, I wonder how Ray and his wife doing. The day before yesterday. Look at God. Good to see you, my brother. We hope all is well. Yes.
Family.
Yes. Okay, how about another one? Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Y'all still don't know who it is? Let's see. Let's come with another. Who? Somebody speaking ARD? I ain't even see ARD. No, it ain't ARD. No, it ain't ARD.
No.
Yeah.
ARD probably in the bush somewhere.
Probably. Okay, I'm gonna get one more before I bring this guest up. Cruising on a sunny afternoon. Yeah, no? Okay. You know what? Fine. Let's just bring the guest up, man. My goodness. What's going on? How you doing, Divine Nine? Ashe. Without further ado, we have this week as our Friday fave. Drum roll, none other than the one, the only.
Hey, everybody.
Warmstrong Adventures, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Man, I'm over here enjoying the show so much I forgot I was coming up. I'm over here trying to guess. Who is it? I forgot.
It's all good, man. I'm glad you enjoying it, brother.
Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. For those who don't know,
absolutely,
this young man is none other than Warmstrong Adventures.
That's right.
One of the cruisers of the cruisers of the cruisers. We got some questions, of course, but we just want to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself to these people. Tell them who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm retired, one thing, but I'm Bill. You know, everybody looks at my name, Warmstrong Adventures. How did you come up with that name? It's W. Armstrong, William Armstrong. So there's nothing special, nothing magical about the name. From Detroit, go Lions. It's very rare that you can say that. Go anyway.
It's been a while. It's
been a while. I mean, they haven't been into a Super Bowl since before I was born. But anyway,
wow.
I started doing YouTube back in 2022. I started my channel. I started it to share my videos. I do a lot of cruising, and I wanted to share my videos because I go through my drawer and I see pictures and files and stuff that I never look at. And I said, how can I share them with my family? I started putting them on YouTube. But then you know what? Other people started watching them. So now that's how Warm Strong Adventures got started.
Nice. And you've had you haven't, I don't know if it's just your demeanor, your personality or what, but you've been quite successful to be a fairly relatively new channel, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, you come out, you give the information. I see your conversations with one of them is in here. I just saw them. What's the other ones, baby? We've been over their channel quite a few times. Cruising is fun anytime. So many crew. You and Can't Stop Walking But Love Mowing and Cruising are two of the people who introduced us to the whole cruise community. Right. I had no clue that you guys rolled as deep as y'all over there rolling, man.
And you know what? It is a tight community, and again, we all love doing it. So and love talking about it. The beauty of it is you get to see it from different perspectives. Mm-hmm. So we may be talking about the same cruise, but I may see it differently than you see it.
Right. Absolutely. I remember I was watching you on one live, and I forget who it was, but man, it might have been I can't remember who it was, so I don't want to put it on him. But y'all was just having a back and forth conversation, and you was like, the kids don't bother me. The kids wasn't really that bad. And there was somebody like, I don't want no kids on no cruise, man. I don't want no kids. Do you remember that conversation? I can't remember.
I've had that conversations a few times because you know what? I didn't realize how many people don't like kids. Like being on vacation. And I'm just the opposite. Right. I want all my family with me on vacation so we can, enjoy this time together. But you're on a cruise ship, and did you believe those kids were out by the pool having fun playing Marco Polo, and they all upset. And I'm sitting there enjoying it, and it's just how you can just see things so differently.
Right. I hear that. I do hear that as a frequent part of the conversations within the cruise community. Mm-hmm. But now, like I said, we got some questions we gonna get into. But let me start here. If you had to choose one, would you do like a whole family cruise? Because I'm gonna be honest, this is just for me and her because y'all done got us kind of gassed up. Where when we get back to the States. Being in Texas, I mean, we 3-4 hours drive and we can hit the port and we can catch a cruise fairly easy, right? Yep. Being Texans. Now, grown folk or kids, I know the kids don't bother you, but I want a cruise ship where I can just kind of sit in the casino for 6 or 7 hours, go have lunch, come back, listen to some jazz, come back. What about you?
Are there cruises where it's just adults?
They do. Virgin Voyages. That's a cruise line, and cater to just adults. And I mean, if you're trying to be like have a romantic time, and you don't want to hear the kids playing and screaming, probably that line would be the best for you. But all the cruise ships, I mostly cruise Carnival, so I'm going to stick with Carnival. Whenever I say it's going to be about Carnival, but most of the cruise ships are basically the same. But you have your adults areas, and you have your the casinos, you got the clubs, you got the comedy shows where you got some shows for the family, and then you got the adult shows at night. So I mean, if you don't want to be bothered with the kids, you don't have to be. Again, a swimming pool in an adult area with just the adults. So I mean, but again, like as a couple, I would love to do Virgin Voyages because it's all adults. Right. And that means the themes around the ships are going to be adult. The shows are going to be for the adults. And if you're if you're into that type of stuff, I think you'd enjoy it.
Okay.
And I've heard you mention that before. And the way, because when I do get to catch, every now and again I get to catch you live. Sometimes we have to catch you on replay. But it's like your the way you describe it, and we've been to Vegas plenty. Like literally for years, that was one of our vacation spots that we would just go to annually. And Virgin to me, and I'm assuming the others, man, it sounds like Vegas on the water. That's what it sounds like.
Vegas used to be my go-to vacation. I used to love going out to Vegas all the time. You go out there, gamble. Hey, here, come have some free food. Hey, you gamble. Oh, how about a free night at the hotel? You gamble on a cruise ship. They got casinos on a cruise ship. You gamble on there. Hey, you want a 7-day free cruise? I had a 22-day cruise from Seattle to Sydney, Australia for $100 because I gambled on the cruise ship. $100, 22 days, unlimited food, all the entertainment included. You tell me how Vegas is going to match that. So now I don't go to Vegas. I spend my money on a cruise ship, so I get something more for my money. I'm gonna gamble anyway.
Wow,
amazing.
that is.
Wow.
It just keeps getting more enticing. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah. So as far as like pricing, are most of the cruises, are they like all inclusive packages, or do you have to pay for certain things individually?
Most of them have. Most of them are kind of all inclusive. Now they, some things there are up charges, but going with Carnival, you pay your fare for a cruise. They have a main dining room where you sit down at a table. A waiter comes over and waits on, takes your order and waits on you. You have the buffet. You have some other little delis and things like that would be included in it. But if you want an upscale steakhouse or seafood, you pay a little extra for that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, most of it, the entertainment mostly is, excuse me, is all included. The shows, like the production shows. The comedy shows, they have like every day the karaoke. I mean, all that's going to be included. Now you have to pay for your drinks. That can get expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I actually learned that from you because I had no clue. We've never been on a cruise,
right?
So I had no clue. I actually learned that from one of your shows, man. That you got a drink package that you can either purchase, but I think is it beforehand or once you get there.
You can do it beforehand, and you can do it on the ship. The only thing with that is like Carnival, and some cruise lines have it where it's unlimited. But Carnival you can get 15 drinks a day, and it's going to cost you roughly $70 a day. And if it's two of you in the room, both of you have to get it. So they don't want you sharing your drinks with somebody else. So if you both went on there, it'd be $140 a day drinking. And if you think the drinks are between $10 and $15, it's going to take you about 6 or 7 drinks to recoup that price. So if you're going to drink more than that, I would get the package. But I mean, again, I don't drink that much. And then gambling in the casino, if I'm in the casino, I get free drinks. So before I go to the show, I stop by the casino, give me a drink, and then I head to the show with my free drink instead of paying for the drink package.
There you go. It's always a workaround.
See, that's a man who know how to move. He know how to move.
That's a cheap man. I'm trying to save that money.
Hey, that's my kind of man. For real. That's shit, man. A dollar saved is a dollar earned, baby. Mm-hmm. So out of the two, so you covered one of my questions before I even got it out. So you gonna ride with Carnival over Virgin. Now, out of all the different cruises you've taken, how you feel about Sunset versus the others? Because I know that's one of the more popular, renowned. I think it leaves out of Miami, right?
Well, they have Carnival. They have like Sunshine and Sunrise. So they have
Sunrise,
two like
that's what I mean.
Sunrise. I enjoyed Sunrise, and actually that's what my daughter and I last year we did a cruise on Sunrise. I had a great time with the ship. I love it. See, I've never had a bad time. I don't care what happens. I'm gonna enjoy myself. If you tell me you canceled all the ports that we stop at, I'm still gonna enjoy myself. Now, do I wish I could go to those ports? Right. Yeah, but I'm not gonna sit there and mope and complain. And this is my vacation. No matter what's going on, I gotta make the best of it.
Right.
See, man. Attitude. That's what I'm saying. I think that dictates a lot.
It does.
Well, that's everything. I mean, again, if you go to Vegas and you got an attitude, you may not like Vegas. If you go out there just to have fun, you could have the time of your life.
That part.
Absolutely. 1 year, for instance, true story. 1 year we went. It might have been the last either the last time or the time before last that we went to Vegas. It was about maybe 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and we was like, because the hotel we were at, we just loved it. We loved it, and we would spend a lot of our time actually in the hotel. We were like, baby, let's go walk the strip. Look at that. We native Texans. And we can deal with the heat and the humidity. But when we stepped outside, bro.
It was August. It was very, very hot.
It sucked the wind out of us.
We stepped out. I think before the door closed, we went right back in. It was too hot. We couldn't do it. We was like, it just take your breath away. The humidity is like, it's okay. We'll just go back in here and have a good time where we at.
Where we at. Yeah. Attitude dictates it. And some people, I think, and I'm sure you probably seen this before, some people are very meticulous, which I understand. If you're paying your money, you do have certain expectations. But I've seen it, so I'm sure you've seen it being an avid traveler. Some people are so nitpicky if anything is out of place. If everything don't go according to plan to the T, it just ruined their whole day, their whole vacation.
It ruins everything.
Go ahead.
That Vegas heat is different because I went out there in August and I call myself splurging. I got a convertible. I'm like, I'm gonna be cruising down in the strip. It was so hot. It was like 115 degrees that because of the top, the way it's made, in the daytime, it wouldn't even cool the car off properly. So at nighttime, at nighttime, it was 99 degrees. So I had to top down. So I couldn't do it. But during the daytime, the car was too hot because it was 115 degrees.
Yeah.
But no, you'll be surprised. And again, see, I've stayed in suites and I've stayed in, interior rooms. And to me, it's the same experience. And that, people always, I want to get in a suite. Well, unlike on a cruise ship, you're really, I'm not really in the room much. I know it sounds sexy to have a balcony and stuff like that. I'm a people person, so I want to get out and enjoy and, people watch and talk to people on the ship and see what's going on the ship. A couple just getting married, maybe they'd want a suite, so they might spend more time in the room, get some room service and things like that. But for me, give me the cheapest room. Let me go twice because if I get a cheap room, I can go twice. If I get the expensive room, well, that's 1 year, one time and I'm done. I want to be out there and experience the different islands and different ports.
Exactly. Now I can put my questions on hold. Warmstrong, we typically don't ask this of guests, but because of your unique situation, are you open to answering a few questions from the chat?
All the time.
All right. Let's get this one right here. Let's start right here. Fiona said, "What is the food like on the cruise?"
Now, see, I'm not a foodie. The food is the food, so I think it's okay. I mean, it's hit and miss. Sometimes it's better than others. I don't like the buffets. I used to love buffets until I with the pandemic, I started realizing how nasty people are. So people cough in their hands and then they want to touch the tongs and stuff like that. So I kind of go to the restaurants, like the main dining room where people serve me because of that. Have I had a bad meal on a cruise ship? Yeah. But I haven't lost any weight. Some cruise lines have better food. I've been on mostly Carnival, but I've been on Royal Caribbean and I've been on Norwegian cruise line. And I think Carnival cutting back on the money and trying to save money. They reduced the quality of the food. Still good to me. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to eat. But I think Royal has better food, and I think Norwegian has better food in general, like the buffets and some of the restaurants.
Well, are some of the restaurants is it like a variety of different kind of foods?
Yeah, usually you have like a generally like on Carnival you have a steakhouse, an Italian restaurant, and a seafood restaurant. The buffet, they change the menus, every day, so you have different types of food. The main dining room where you go, and that's like including with your meal. Every day is a different menu. Some days, like Elegant Night, you'll have lobster tail and steak. So Elegant Night is going to be a night where you're supposed to put on your best clothes and go take your pictures. it's kind of gone away a little bit because now people don't want to dress up as much. But back, I've been cruising since 1990. We talked about this earlier, but I've been cruising since 1990. Back in 1990, they used to have where you rent tuxedos on a cruise ship and go to dinner and take your pictures, and you felt special. Well, now people bring their own, they got rid of that and made some shop or something out of it, and now people just bring whatever they have. So now you may see somebody on a formal night come in with pants and a a dress shirt. So I mean, it's a big difference. It's still, I mean, to me, it's all good. It's all about the food for me.
Right. Hey, Callie Homestead with Pooh Bear, how you doing? Callie, I just had to put her up here because Callie been planning this for a while. You see, it's in the name, Callie, so I'm thinking she gonna be leaving out of LA. Yeah, she's been planning a cruise for a group of people that are content creators and West Coast people in her area. So this cruise thing is it's pretty popular, man, and it's catching on. But like you said, the way things used to be versus the way things are now is kind of like I see a similarity with that in flying. My first flight was actually in the mid-90s. And even then, even though people didn't necessarily get formal, it was just a whole different feel and vibe in the airports and the way people dressed and the way people acted versus 2023. It's like whether it's a cruise ship or whether it's an airport, everything is Greyhound now. You know what I'm saying? It's no
pretty much. I mean, and it is, whether it's good or bad, it's all about perspective. But again, people always talk about Spirit Airlines. A lot of times I fly on Delta Airlines because it's out of Detroit. It's a hub. But I flown Spirit. They got me there just like Delta got me there. So I can deal with anything. But people in general, they just don't seem to have the respect for other people. They don't dress back before. You would put on some decent clothes to get on an airplane. Now you see people coming in, if it's a late flight, or they coming in the pajamas.
Yeah.
But again, like Delta, first class, they have a dress code. I mean, you can come in comfortable, whatever, but you just can't wear anything.
Right.
Right. If I guess it like you said, I can't say if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but if some standards ain't held, I guess nobody would have them. I get, that's one perspective.
Well, things change. You know what? I was talking to a lady, and I called her ma'am. I was raised sir and ma'am, and I called her ma'am. And let's say she was about 35. She got upset. Ma'am, why are you calling me ma'am? I ain't that. That's the way I was raised. I probably said, "I'm sorry, ma'am." Oh, I did it again. That's just the way I was raised. So I'm assuming that calling people, sir and ma'am ain't the way you do it nowadays. Right. But I still want to do it that way. Yeah. But I mean, we really got into she really got upset, and we're going back and forth. It's like, lady, whatever. I don't know your name, so what do you want me to call you?
Right. Yeah.
It gets dicey, especially on YouTube. You don't know how old people are. And we call people ma'am, sir, or miss, and we've got
never to be offensive.
No, we've got emails. You don't have to call me ma'am. I was like, well, that's just we're from the South. It's just a sign of respect. That's all.
People look at me and they think I'm an old man. I'm 38.
Yeah. Hold on a minute.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Hold on.
Maybe I'm a little bit older than that.
Now, hey, look here, Warmstrong. I can deal with a lot, but one thing I can't have is somebody acting like they not the age they are.
Right.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
But you know what? You know what? I really do like hanging around like younger people because it keeps me young. Right. It's nothing worse than having people like like my age. I go down to the Caribbean. I want to get on a jet ski. I want to go do this. I don't want to be around somebody. Oh no, I'm just gonna sit right here on the beach and no, that's it. I don't want. We can't go together. We got to go. Right, we got to go zip lining. We got to do something. I go out to Vegas. They got the zip line down Fremont Street. Hey, we going up here. No, I don't want. we can't go.
Wow.
Well, when you get my age, you'll understand why some of us just kind of sit back and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna kick it on the beat. Just keep living, young man. Keep living.
Hey, now, every day I wake up, it's a blessing. Every day I wake up.
I know that's right. Now you got another question. This is a two-parter, but I only put one up here, but they coincide. Fiona's Life said, are cruises more for people who like being around other people all the time? And the second part to that is, are there activities that you can do alone?
You know what? Nowadays, I mostly cruise solo. And let's say I'm going on a cruise October 29th. It's a booze cruise. It's one of these group cruises where a lot of content creators got together and hey, let's all get together and go on a cruise. And we're going. Right. The thing with like a cruise ship is you don't realize how big it is. It's 3 football fields long and 20 stories high. So I mean, there's a lot of room there. If you want to avoid people, you pretty much can. Everybody is not like an extrovert and want to be around people all the time. Me, I like to people watch. So I'll sit over someplace, have a drink, and people sit at the bar, whatever, next to you, having conversation, simple conversation. But they do have events for solo cruisers. They have like a nightly meetup for solo cruisers. They have just different type of meetups, and they have NA meetings on there. They have all type of stuff. Gamblers Anonymous. I mean, they have all type of meetup. Right. So you can generally find somebody who likes doing what you like to do, or if you want to be by yourself, you just don't go around the pool during lunchtime where everybody's at. Go to the jazz club in the daytime. Nobody's in there. You can go there and read your book, and you'll see a lot of people reading books. They have a library where they're trying to get rid of them now, but a library, go in there, read a book. Go to the upper deck where nobody's at and get in a chair and just, if you want to get some sun. Yeah. So I mean, you can do it.
It sounds like the best of both worlds. Mm-hmm.
And it really is. You know what? All my traveling, it really is, because I believe you were talking about a young man earlier, 6 years old, 5 or 6 languages. Mm-hmm. See, I love that. And from the States, we don't think like that. I go to another country, they're supposed to speak English. Right. And we're like the only country out here that everything, the world revolves around us. And that's why I tell people, you travel this world. We laugh at foreigners. You go to a country where you don't speak the language and see how you feel. So the next time you see somebody in the United States that's struggling with the language, maybe you'll reach out and help them, because all they're trying to do is just enjoy their life, live their life. But it's like, go back to where you came from. Where is that?
Right.
So the 6 languages, I love it, and it saved me a lot, because I've gone places. I went to Italy, trying to argue with not argue, but trying to get to the Colosseum with a cab driver who doesn't speak English. Yeah. Right. I'm in Italy and I don't speak Italian, so it's on me. And my phone wasn't working. This is a few years ago. So my phone, did how you have now Google Translate or whatever, you probably could have worked it out. Right. So I'm trying to go to Coliseum. He doesn't know. He eventually says, "Oh, Coliseum." Now in my head, it's like, but bruh, Coliseum and Coliseum are close enough. You knew where I was trying to go. So you just playing me now. But no, I really do. I really, one thing I try to stress to everybody: travel outside your city, travel outside your state, travel outside your country, but don't take your beliefs, this America, freedoms, we do whatever we want to do, wherever we want to do it, and say whatever we want to say. It ain't like that around the world. Go there and respect their culture, their customs, and see what it's about. We were talking about cruising, going to the ports. The one thing I don't like doing is I ramble sometimes too, so bear with me.
No, go ahead, please.
The one thing I don't like is going to like these foreign countries, and everybody wants to stay like in the port. So everybody on the cruise ship, they get off, go to the port, and they're hanging out with everybody on the port. So here I am in Belize, hanging with everybody from the States because we're in the port, we don't leave out. I tell everybody, go outside and mingle with the locals. Go have some local food. Go to a bar. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough struggle because you may not know the language. Hopefully they know English, but see how they live.
Right.
And you might come back with a greater appreciation of living in the United States if you do that. But so many people are afraid. Oh, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. First of all, I'm from Detroit, so I mean, I can't think of too many more places more dangerous than Detroit. But Detroit is really not that bad.
You said it.
Detroit is really not that bad. People, and you say you're from Detroit, they're like, "Oh man, he's a gangbang." No. You got nice places in Detroit. There's places I could take you where you wouldn't want to go, but again, never been robbed, never been shot at, never. I mean, I'm going on 62 years old, so forget about all that stuff you heard. But do that with these other countries, and you appreciate it. I love going to Mexico. People, the drug cartel, and you're dangerous. Oh no, you're not. I mean, don't go down the back alley. And please, for the love, I know you have medical marijuana up here in the States. Don't go down there looking for it down there because you're gonna go down to these places. Go down there, go find a nice little restaurant, nice little bar, and enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a breath and I'll let you guys talk.
Hey, you I guess.
Yes, you are. I did wonder because I know when you go on cruises and they dock at different ports. How long did they give? Did they give you enough time to see the destination and walk around and go where you need to go and visit and look at things?
See, and that's the one thing about a cruise ship is most of the ports you don't get enough time. So let's say you get in at 8:00 in the morning, you're leaving by 4:00 in the afternoon. So you can see what it's like during the daytime. I mean, you really don't know the nightlife. There's been a few ports where Bermuda, you're able to stay late. And I just recently got off of a cruise ship in Tahiti. And we stayed to about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. So I was able to stay out and go to the little bars and the little nightlife restaurants at nighttime to see the locals. And man, if you ever want to go to on a tropical vacation, go to the French Polynesian Islands. When you go down to like Bahamas now and all this other stuff, it's all commercialized and everybody's trying to sell you something. You go to French Polynesian Islands, they speak French, by the way, so practice on your French.
Yeah.
As soon as you step off the ship, you're kind of in the town. You're dealing with the local people, and just the friendliest people you ever want to meet. And man, they know how to party.
Wow.
So
that's amazing.
All right, that's what's up. You said something that is so profound, in all the profoundness of profound things that you said is sometimes, and I try to encourage this in a subtle way. I'm gonna pick pieces of what you stated. Travel, right? Travel, and when you do travel, meet the local people where they at. Like not just the necessarily touristy spots. Get out there and see people, meet people, and you'd be surprised what you find. And in that, you also said a greater appreciation. I try to emphasize subtly, day in and day out. America ain't all bad, it ain't all good, but doggone it, you blessed. You fortunate. You have some luxuries, even if it's just the luxury of running your mouth to anybody all the time, day in and day out. There are other places in the world where you don't have some of these freedoms. And until you see it with your own two eyes, it's really hard for some people to conceptualize it. And the other point I'll touch on is this, I won't say whether it's rational or irrational, but this fear of the unknown. And people really think that, man, I've heard people have said it to us. They like, man, y'all so brave. Yeah, hold on, y'all so brave. What y'all doing over in Africa? You know, folk will come kick, they'll do this to you and do that to you. And I'm like, babe, have you been in certain parts of Dallas? Have you been in certain parts of Dallas? So go ahead, Armstrong.
Oh no, man! You Dallas fans are crazy. I went down there to see the Lions play Dallas. You Dallas fans are crazy. But again, you got that everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You got that everywhere. And
exactly.
A lot of people, and again, getting away kind of from cruising or whatever, we have a lot of freedoms in the States, and you can say whatever you want to say.
A lot of freedoms.
We throw out a lot of terms. We throw out a lot of terms like terrorists and stuff. I mean, exactly what is that? Because if I'm not mistaken, in the United States, Nelson Mandela was on the terrorist watch list to 2018. Again, watch how you throw out those terms. And so we go to all these other places. Oh, I don't want to go there. That's where all the terrorists, the Mexico, the drug cartel, they think. I mean, they get so afraid that they think every place you go is like that. What they don't understand in the United States, fear sells. Every time we have an election, the wall, the people flooding in, the drugs, the this, the that, they fear sells. So they scare people to believe that, hey, vote for me and I'm going to get rid of all of that. Man, we've been here how many years and we still have the same problems. They come in making $100,000 a year and leave out millionaires. So just don't be careful what you listen to.
Right.
And what you believe.
Right. And as far as that goes politically, we not these and we not ours, but what you said is 100% true, because on either side, everybody profits except for the people who get told the most and get deceived the most. And even for us, man, we I know we live in another country. You see, we repping our home state right now, and we everybody know we from the States, and we proud of that, man. And I don't think that just because you travel a lot or you live abroad does not mean that you gotta forget where you from. And because I know I've traveled enough and we've lived in, this ain't our first rodeo. Right. This ain't our first country. We know firsthand, in spite of all her imperfections, the greatness of the land in which we from. The U.S. is the U.S. It's got a lot of problems, like anywhere, like you said, everywhere. But man, the freedoms, the opportunities, the luxuries, the conveniences, because some people on the lower end of the totem pole, poverty-stricken people, can still have access to more resources and more resources than some people that could be considered in the middle class in other countries. Right. So I'm just gonna put that out there.
And they do. Again, like you said, the States, it ain't perfect.
Right.
The problem you have is you got a lot of people who think it is. And it's like you so far from the truth on that one. It's a lot of problems, but we should be able to sit up here and talk about it, about as far as what the problem is in the country to get it resolved. But no, they use it as a weapon to and both sides. Again, I'm not neither one side or the other,
Of course.
Again, vote for us and you'll be free. Well, vote for us and to save your life. Again, I'm in the same spot. I mean, either way, you get in, I'm still not as free as I want to be, and I'm still in no more danger. And so it's again, somebody said, mindset means a lot. Well, it does. It means a lot. And
absolutely.
I love talking to people, but some people have an irrational thought. Sometimes they won't listen. The one thing I'll do no matter who you are, no matter what position you're in, if you're a drug addict and you're talking to me, I'm listening to what you're saying, because just because you're a drug addict doesn't mean you don't know something that you can teach me or whatever. So I listen to everybody and I treat everybody the same. If I saw the president, glad to meet you, sir. If I saw a janitor, glad to meet you, sir. We're all the same, no matter what your title is in life.
Well, baby, I'm not sure about Armstrong no more. Here we done put this man up on our channel. And here he is
talking all this sense,
making sense, and coming off like a Southerner. You show you ain't from the South. Now you claim Detroit pretty hard. You show you ain't from the South.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Okay.
But my father, I tell you this. My father was born in Jacksonville, Florida, and my mother was born just outside Paducah, Kentucky. And it's funny because
that's your DNA. Now it all makes sense.
Now
it all makes sense.
Nah, because I mean they were farmers and stuff like that. Man, if they closed down the grocery store here, I'd starve. I'd be out there trying to cut the grass or something, cook some grass up. When y'all were talking earlier about growing your own food, man, you want to hit the United States, get rid of the supermarkets. Half the people here wouldn't know how to survive.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's a lot of what we talk about on our channel. But hey, the fact that you just admitted, he said, man, they shut these grocery stores down, man. It's game over.
No, I was gonna say, I really appreciate what you're saying, Warmstrom, about when you go to different places, go outside and visit with the people, talk to the people, eat the local food. That's what it's about when you're traveling.
Just take you some ammonia.
Right. I mean, if you're going on a cruise ship with a bunch of people, Americans, and you go somewhere else and you just hang with the Americans, then what's the point in going?
You about to in Miami,
right?
If you're not going to go out and visit the country, why go to another country? You can go right down here to Dallas. You can go to Myrtle Beach and do the same thing.
Exactly. That's the beautiful thing about traveling. You get to experience other cultures and learn from people because you have different life experiences living in different parts of the world. So that's the beauty of going to different places and talking with the people. And that's what something we're firm believers in that. We came here to know Tanzanian culture, to live Tanzanian culture, to eat the food, to talk with the people, to be around the people, to have that full experience. So travel is important. It is important. And when you are traveling, you need to have an open mind. Because everywhere is not like America. And you can't have that American mentality when you're going to these different places. You have you're a guest in their country, so act accordingly. So I really appreciate that.
Well, but again, see, and that's you have people that go down to these third world countries and want to wear all their jewelry and all this flash and all this. You are an American because you're going down there with a year's salary of what they have around your neck, and wonder why you might become a target. I mean, just go down there and blend in and enjoy and talk to them. Yeah. I mean, most people in this world most of the people in the world are good people. I went to Australia, and every time they found out where I was from, everybody had a fear of the United States because of the gun violence we have here. They all like, I don't want to go there. I mean, the way Americans talk about Detroit is the way other countries talk about us. I don't want to go there. Oh my, we're gonna get shot. That's how they talk about us. I'm like, what are you talking about?
We get that a lot.
We get that a lot. Not only from Tanzanians, but Kenyans and people from surrounding countries. Every place. And I try to say it subtly because sometimes our people back home will get offended when we say that because, again, that's our home. We love it. And for my entire 40-some-odd years of living, America has always been the shining city on the hill. And I'm trying to let my people back home know, baby, everybody ain't breaking. There are still some. There's still a lot. But everybody ain't trying to break their neck to come to America no more, man. Right. It's people who would rather go to Belgium. They would rather go to Norway. They would rather go to India. It's like all kinds of other places that are being opened up. And I saw I think it was Fiona. She had a question about, which you can get to as soon as I finish this, is a question about visas or passports or how do you travel. I think Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner responded to that. But it ain't like how it was 20 or 30 years ago, man. And I really need people to understand that we get used to it, right? Whatever environment you in or around, you start to numb to it. Mm-hmm. You start to get used to it, and you can adapt to it. It's just like somebody, think about it from a neighborhood level. Don't go above neighborhood. If a neighborhood is what could be deemed a bad neighborhood, it's constant pistol play. Every 15, 20 minutes, all you hear is pop, pop, pop. You hearing somebody screaming. You hearing a purse being snatched, but you still see people walking with their kids down the sidewalk like everything is fine because they're conditioned to it. Meanwhile, you take somebody from a different environment and they cower down in a corner like, what the hell, where we at? You know? So that is what's growing as the perception of America because and I'm a two-way supporter. Right. I'm a Texan and I'm a two-way supporter, but I ain't gonna get too deep into that. But I'm gonna say the whole pistol play situation. I don't think people really back home really understand the impact that it's had with how the rest of the world views back home.
It's crazy. I mean, go look at the crime stats for other countries, and you'll be surprised how whoa, we really are that bad. We really are. I mean, look at that third world country. It's not like this. It's not like this. And the rest of the world, they know now. They want the money. You know, a lot of countries they come here for the money, not for the culture, not for the whatever. They come here because of the money. You know, but other than that, they'd rather be home.
Yeah, absolutely, that's facts. That's all true. Facts. Yeah, all facts. We've known some both sides. That I've met some people who are still eager. Like, man, one day I still kind of a shrinking number, but like one day I want to go. And then we know people from West Coast. When I say people, I mean foreigners who like from East Africa or different parts of Africa. Some of our friends, they either already back or they eager to come back because, like you said, it was all about the money because of the exchange rate. So they go over there and they work and they grind for a decade. And then it's like game over. They ready to tap out. And I've seen conversations over here where people who have lived over, one of our friends, Lodi, who used to live in Texas, in Houston, is like, bro, I did that for like 7 years. Never again. Yeah. I'm done. I'm good. And he be trying to tell people over here like, it ain't what you think it is. And they like, let me try. I can do it better than you because I'm smart. I know what to do. You didn't do it.
Right. Yeah. And it's usually the younger people that want to go because they see all the movies and everything on TV and they want to go like, oh, Hollywood, I want to go to America. You know, I want to see America, the land of opportunity. It's usually a younger crowd that's like wanting to go. But the older ones, like kind of our age, that have went. Some had a great experience. Yep. But they were ready to come back because this was home. And then there were some that went and worked really hard, and they were like, "Yeah, it's not for me. Never again." You know. Yeah. So it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. So another question, real. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't give you an opportunity to respond to the. As far I think Fiona was asking about visa or. How does that work if somebody wanted to take a cruise out of Miami or LA or wherever?
Yeah. If it's a closed loop cruise, when I say closed loop, meaning that it leaves out of Miami and returns to Miami, you can travel on a birth certificate and government ID. However, I wouldn't recommend it because once you get outside the United States, if something happens, and say you miss the ship, you get sick and have to get off the port, you know, if you act up on a cruise ship and they kick you off the ship, you're in Belize. How do you get back? You can't fly. You can't fly on a birth certificate and ID. So I have a passport. I would recommend everybody gets a passport, even if you need it or not. I would have a passport just in case if you want to travel.
Right. We've been passport holders for a long time now. Go out close to 2 decades. Yeah. And back in the day when you would say that to people, it seemed a little amiss. Like people, like what the hell? What I need a passport for? Exactly. Which just blows my mind. And now it's turned into a thing where if you got a passport and you talking about it or encouraging others, you either a passport bro, a passport sis, or you just some kind of snob. Right. Like what the hell? When that happened?
Well, again, you know, what is it? $130, $140 for 10 years. I mean, again, $140 and it lasts like 10 years. And when you go to these other places, you don't have to worry. Here's a passport because once you get to these other countries and things go south, now you got to try to find an American embassy. Now you got to try the American consulate and to help me get back. some kind of way.
That's it. And
I would just say, just look at it as another form of identification.
ID. Yep.
If that's
perfect form.
Right.
If I think, and Swoop, by the way, shout out Swoop. Swoop is in here, and she a conversation, not last night.
Yeah, she had was a live. Yeah,
about the ID. Go ahead, baby.
I don't know if she contacted you, Marshall. I believe official Jamil was letting her know that you do a lot of cruising. She was looking into a cruise, and she wanted to do a cruise.
Yeah, I know Swoop and Jamil. I know them.
Yeah.
I don't think they've reached out, but I'll take a look again. But yeah, anybody who wants to know, if I have the information, I'd gladly pass it on.
Yes.
I make just who don't like people, but I like people.
So, I know it can be a difficult question to ask. I guess maybe I'm asking like a range as far as like lower end, high end, as far as travel on cruise ships. Like, could you give us like an estimate? And then with that, is there like a payment? Do you have to pay everything up front, or can you pay it over time? Stuff like that, because I'm sure people would like to know.
Usually, like with cruise ships. Cruising is becoming really big business now, and they kind of, when we went through the pandemic, they kind of downsized. So they got rid of some ships and things like that. But now the cruise ships are full. So those days of like getting really cheap deals are kind of gone, but we're going to stick with Carnival. So if you're looking at a 7-day cruise, and usually it's based on double occupancy. Now you can they'll have cabins that have 3 or 4 people, like families. But for the first 2 people, let's say a 7-day cruise can be between, $500 and $1,000 for a 7-day cruise per person. So that's $2,000. And that's going to include probably your port charges and taxes. For that ship to park, they have to pay a fee, and they're not paying for it out of their pockets. They're going to make you pay. So port charges and taxes is included. And then they have all these workers trying to make sure you have the best vacation. Your cabin steward, who comes in and cleans the room every day. If you need something, if you need ice, if you need, a fan, whatever, they're going to go get it for you. Anything you need. Hey, can you get this for me? I'll get it for you. Your wait staff, the waiter in the main dining room. Well, they work on salary, but again, there's a reason why everybody that works on a cruise ship, not everybody, majority of people that work on a cruise ship are from Indonesia and these other countries where they can pay them less than they could Americans, because you Americans ain't gonna go down there and work 16, 17 hours a day for $10 an hour. You're not gonna do it.
Right.
But they find people that'll do it. But anyway, the cruise lines charge you, like, let's say $16 a day to divide up between the workers as gratuities, as tips. So they take it out and then they pass it on to the workers. Supposedly, we never see it again after we give it to them. Hopefully they get it.
Right.
But it's not mandatory. So they take it out automatically, like on board, because you have to set like an onboard account so you can charge things to your room. It's kind of like a cashless society. What you'll see, a lot of people go down there and want to cancel the gratuities, and I'm really against that. If you can't afford to tip these people, they really work hard. You're at the buffet, you leave your plate, they come and clean the table. They really work hard for their money. So, I include the tip. So just think about paying, $15 to $16 more per day for tips.
Okay.
Okay. But that's you can get sales every now and then here, and if you want a more luxurious cruise, a longer cruise, because somebody was talking about a group cruise. I'm getting together a group cruise myself. It'll be my first one, leaving from Los Angeles and going to Hawaii and back. So it's a 14-day cruise. It takes 4 or 5 days to get to Hawaii, and 4 or 5 days back. So, it's just, for me, it's something different, and you're allowed to experience. One thing that when you're on a cruise ship, I think it's the law. It's called the Law Act. All the cruise ships have to hit a foreign port or pay a fine. So you won't find many. That's why all these ships they're all based out of Panama, Bahamas. You don't find too many from the United States. I think we have one, and it cruises the Hawaiian Islands. But you have to hit a foreign port. So that Hawaiian cruise is going to stop in Mexico for a couple of hours to fulfill that need, and then come back to the United States. But that's the liquor on board is cheaper because they haven't taxed it, like they do in the States. So you usually get stuff a lot cheaper because you don't have to pay the taxes. But those are kind of like those are kind of like the fees that you'd have to pay. Now, if you want to gamble, well, that's up to you. If you want to drink liquor, that's up to you. They'll have water for you. They'll have juice and iced tea for you, usually on the ship. But if you're going into the liquor and especially coffees, and they'll have coffee also, but if specialty coffees like the Starbucks, then it's on Carnival, it's not called Starbucks, it's called something Java Blue. You have to pay a little extra.
Okay, so it's still doable. It's manageable.
It's doable, and you can find if you go in the summertime, it's going to be more expensive. If you go during hurricane season, which hurricane season, I've been through hurricane season. They don't drive through hurricanes; they drive around them, but the water still can get rough. But a lot of people don't want to travel then. So let's say, August to the end of October is like hurricane season, probably. And you can get a cheaper price because people don't want to do that. You take your chances, but it's cheaper. So let's say instead of $500, maybe it's $350. And
hey, we go on the edge. We'll do it.
I'm cheap. So I usually cruise like around September time and October time because it generally is cheaper. Even though that's changing because supply and demand. People are filling up these cabins and paying whatever they're asking. I mean, they have some newer ships coming out now that hold 7,000 people, and they're probably averaging for an interior room $1,500 per person, and they're selling out. They're selling out. So if they're selling out, that price ain't coming down.
Yeah, yeah. It's cities. We know towns in East Texas that ain't got 7,000 people in it.
That's true.
They're huge.
For real.
They're huge.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I had a question. This is so interesting because I like to plan trips when we do our trip. I like to plan. So, but I have a question about. Okay, so when you go and travel to foreign countries, do they like give you a rundown like, hey, don't go to this area or don't buy this because this can't come back on the ship with you or anything?
Yeah, no,
like
they tell you, they don't want you bringing back really like you can't bring certain stuff back to the United States. You can't bring like food and seeds and pets and rocks and because it has bacteria and stuff in it that we don't want here in the United States. And that's every country. The funniest thing I had, it was like they had a drug sniffing dog, me going to Mexico. I'm like, I'm coming into Mexico and you checking me for illegal drugs coming into Mexico? I think you got that backwards. I didn't say nothing because I didn't want them to strip search me. But it's like, bro, I'm not bringing drugs here. I'm going to look.
Yeah. They do that everywhere because, and I think that sometimes people don't think of a port being a port. A port is a port, an airport, a seaport. A port is a port. And you remember one time we came back from Japan, and we were going back from Japan to South Korea, and I had brought you remember that sake I had?
Yeah.
And it had the snake in it and everything. And I was like, and it was expensive. And I was like, man, I'm going to save this. I'm going to sit on this. We got back to the port, man. We go, bruh, customs.
No.
Was like, they were like, come here, son. Come here. And it was like, yo, and it was a couple of other things they actually took it easy on me. The only thing that they really deemed me on or took was the sake that I had bought. And
well, probably because it had something in it, like you said, it had a snake in it or something.
Yeah,
so that's probably right. You can bring back liquor, make
you can bring back liquor. You can bring back liquor, that's what it was. It was a
plant.
Snake. It was a snake that was in it. Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry, and I didn't ask the question. I see somebody asked the question. Payment plans. You can book a cruise. Most of them have like 90 days. 90 days before the cruise sails, it has to be paid off. So you can go like if I go to Carnival and it's a year out. I can put whatever the deposit down, $100 down or $200 down per person, whatever the deposit is. I have up until 90 days to pay that cruise off. So there's like a payment plan that you can have. They have an outside agency now where you can buy it on credit. I wouldn't do that because now you're paying for a cruise, and after the cruise is over, you're still paying on that cruise. So kind of get away from that credit like that. But there's a payment plan.
Okay. Warmstrong, I don't know if you've seen it or if you ever cruised them. You see your man in here, can't stop. What's going on, my brother?
Yeah,
welcome in.
Darren. I met Darren on we went on the inaugural cruise, the first cruise on the Carnival Celebration, and he was there.
Yeah.
And when I talk about people hating kids, when I talk about people hating kids, ooh,
I think that's who it was. I think that's who you were having that conversation with. I can't remember.
I say it like that to be funny. He doesn't hate kids, but he's on there with his wife. They want time together. They don't want to hear kids running up and down the hall. So again, right. I understand this point of view. I give him a hard time for it. But I say he hates kids, but he don't hate kids. He hates loud kids, disturbing them when he's trying to have a peaceful time. He's up here on the deck, out there with his wife, enjoying the sunset. It's peaceful, it's romantic, and now you got these teenagers come running by and ruining that moment for him. So I understand.
Right. I understand too. I understand both sides of Warmstrong. I don't know if you are familiar with Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. By the way, congratulations, Miss Shirley. Congratulations. And don't worry, everything else that needs to come is going to come. Just celebrate the moment. But she said I split it with my sister and family and friends. The total was $1,600 apiece. But we had a cabin and a balcony, which sounds really nice to me. And if you don't know, she just got back maybe a month ago from a Norwegian cruise. Now we used to live in Seattle, so we saw Norwegian in and out like all the time out of Seattle. And have you ever traveled Norwegian? And if so, how did you like it?
I did. It's been some years. I've only done one Norwegian cruise, and it was an older ship. It was the Norwegian Pearl. So it's one of the older ships, but I enjoyed it. Again, I enjoy all cruises though. You look at the major, so that ship had you had your shows and entertainment and comedy clubs and stuff like that. These newer ships, I mean, the Carnival Celebration has a roller coaster on top. You have some of these MSC, they have bowling alleys and movie theaters and rock climbing walls and surf simulators. I mean, these newer ships are they're a city. It's like Vegas on the sea. I mean, pretty much whatever you want to do, they have it there.
Right. That's amazing. Now, before we get to the last couple quick, because we don't want to keep you too much longer, but I do have a question. Before I get to the rest of the other questions, I got to ask this. So you've been out on the open seas. You've been out on the water. You have looked in all directions visible and seen nothing but water, no land, right?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Now, with that being said, you and I'm sure other people don't wonder, well, what if the ship go down? What if it's an emergency? Now, we're going to fast forward past all that. Have you ever seen Titanic, the movie Titanic?
I have.
Okay. Say, man, as an avid traveler and somebody who on ships all the time, you mean to tell me old girl couldn't have made no room for Jack to get up on that door with her?
She definitely could. She definitely could.
Okay.
She didn't want him to make it for some reason. She didn't want him to make it.
That's what I feel. Yeah.
That's it. That okay. And
I don't care. You watch that movie, she's the villain of the movie.
I think so.
Too.
People, Ruby, whatever her name was, no, she's the villain.
She could have made some room for Jack.
Really could have.
Jack and now sitting out like this, legs froze.
Right.
He
right.
Blue.
Yeah.
Man, loving her to the end, and she got her feet all propped up. Oh, it looks a little cold down there, Jack.
Yeah. Let that boy freeze to death. So I tell you, they could have got up there and hugged each other, more body heat. But anyway, every time I think I can't like you no more than I already do, Armstrong. You keep up.
That's good. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, man.
So I'm just curious. Man. Have you ever been there and someone got left at the port?
Yeah, I mean, again, you go out on these excursions, and they sound like a lot of fun. You get on an excursion, ATV. When you crash, they got to go to the hospital. The boat ain't gonna wait on you. I mean, hey, we'll give you 15, 20 minutes, but if you're not back, we'll catch you at the next port. Or if you don't have a passport, how do you get to the next port? But
see that
people, and what happens is, and people, there's especially when people don't travel, they don't understand time zones. So when you start traveling and you start getting time zone differences, so the ship says we're leaving out at 4 o'clock, and they always say you stay on ship time. Whatever time we have on the ship, you stay on that time. We're not going to change. Stay on that time, 4 o'clock. Well, you go to these other countries. Well, you turn your watch on, your phone on. It automatically goes to their time. Well, they're an hour behind what's on the ship. So you see it's 3 o'clock. The ship shows 4 o'clock. I hope you have your passport.
Yeah, man.
But
that's it.
It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen a lot. You know what I mean? I don't want to kind of try to scare people, but even like when I go out and I'm in the town or whatever, hey, I'm getting back. If the ship leaves at 4, I'm getting back a couple hours early. I don't want to, the car has a flat tire or whatever. I'm not waiting till the last minute. Traffic or whatever. I was in Jamaica one time and the road was closed because of an accident. If I wait till the last minute, that ship ain't gonna say, "Well, it's an accident." Wait an hour. Yeah. I think they have to pay like $20,000 an hour for the stay in a port. So they're not gonna stay too long waiting on you.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't blame them. I've seen it's videos out there. Miss Shirley said she's seen people get left at the pier, and that's what I was going. Hey, Erica, how you doing, family? I've seen videos of people who, They walking down the pier, which is long. I need y'all to understand some of these piers are like a quarter mile long, it seems, man. So unless you in really good shape and you running like 11, 12 minute 2 mile, you might not make it on time.
Just get there early.
Did you hear what he said? He didn't say I'm gonna get there a few minutes early. Right. He said if the ship leave at whatever time, I'm gonna get there a few hours early. Yeah. That makes the difference. Baby, you don't want to be left in Belize and all you got is your birth certificate and an Arizona driver's license or what I'm saying?
They call them pier runners. And you got video, you can look up pier runners and people running trying to catch a ship. But once that ship starts moving, they're not coming back. They're gone. Yeah. And I saw it was some young ladies. I guess they came from the beach. They had their swimsuits on and stuff like that. A lot of times what they'll do, though, they'll go through your room and the cruise on the cruise ship and try to find like your passport, things that they're not going to pack up your entire room, but things that you might need like a passport, birth certificate, ID. If you have money, they'll get that together and hold it for you down there on the pier. Mm-hmm. So it's not like they just pack up with all your stuff gone. They try.
Right. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, unless before you got a question, you can ask what you want to.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, it's an unfortunate situation. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but this is the good thing about having a travel expert. Hey, Bayou Sugar Garden. Hey, Maxine Taylor. And anybody else who done came in here, Erica My Fly family. If y'all have any questions for the one and only Warm Strong Adventures, now is the time to ask. But with that being said, there's a video that's going viral right now currently about a young man who apparently there was an issue. I don't understand the origins of it myself, but without attempting to put a negative light, a negative face on the cruise community, because I gotta say, for all our cruise people that we've met and come in contact with, man, all of y'all been absolutely amazing, but y'all ain't got nothing to do with all the other people who, cruise, right? So from the little you know about that situation and any other unfortunate circumstances, few and far between, what have you seen and what are they like?
Well, okay, you're talking about the guy that was he was putting out on Instagram and stuff that he's being held prisoner in his cabin.
Yes, yes.
Carnival ain't looking like nobody up. They want you out there spending money, enjoying yourself, spending money.
Uh-huh.
I saw that story, and again, I don't know the story. I don't know what happened. There's always two sides to every story.
Right.
But again, words have consequences. Mm-hmm. So from what I'm gathering he was on there with his girlfriend. They get into an argument. He packs up all his stuff, sits on the deck. Well, you can't sleep out here, bro. Right. You got to go back to your cabin. So whatever happened after that, they talked to the the girlfriend or wife, and she says he has mental issues. Well, we just talked about, and all cruise ships have a medical facility, they have a jail, and they have a morgue. They all have that. So I mean, anything happens, they can generally take care of it. Medical is not the best in the world, so you might have, if it's really serious, a heart attack, something like that, they may have to bring in a helicopter to transport you off the ship if you're in the middle of the ocean. Okay, we're gonna go to this guy. So now you got a guy that is acting irrational with all his stuff sitting on the deck, with all his clothes and all his sitting on the deck. So he's acting irrational, and
go ahead. Continue.
And you got a girlfriend saying he has mental issues. Well, you can't let somebody like that just roam the ship. You're in the middle of nowhere. You can't afford to have that man throw somebody overboard because he's upset, or they might have said something that he didn't like, and you're not sure of his mental state. You can't have that guy. You're in the middle of the ocean. You can't have that guy start fires on a cruise ship. It's just too many lives. There's too many lives involved here. So again, without knowing the whole situation, I don't know what happened. But again, if you go on there and you start talking crazy, they're going to take care of that situation, because they're not going to endanger everybody's life on the cruise ship because you having a fight with your girlfriend and you start acting irrational.
Right.
Fiona,
Absolutely.
they don't have they have security. They don't have police on the ship, but they have security, because you got to remember, a lot of times you're going to international waters. So I mean, international waters have different rules than what if you get in the waters of the United States, if you get in the water of Mexico, if you get in the waters of Belize, they all have their own rules. But when you get in international waters, it's like, well, whose jurisdiction is this? But they have to be able to handle anything. They have a fire department on board. So if you're in the middle of the ocean and the ship catches on fire, you got to be able to put that out, because nobody wants a Titanic situation.
Absolutely.
So long story, without knowing all the information, but from what I heard, acting irrational, mental problems coming from the girlfriend. Yeah, they said, we're gonna be on the safe side. We're gonna keep him in his room. You can go in your room. We'll bring you your food. But we can't have you out here with everybody else, putting everybody else's life possibly in danger. Not that he would, but he could. Right. And instead of taking that chance, let's just we'll deal with it once we get to a port. Now, again, I don't know his situation, but let's say they're in Belize. They could kick him off the ship, but he may not be able to get back. Maybe he didn't have a passport. So, hey, we'll keep him in here and we'll take him back to the States, and then he can work out whatever problem he has. But again, people, those fights you see on the cruise ships, they lock them up. First port they get to, they kick them off.
Yep.
Wow.
Just like an airplane. You start acting up on an airplane, they're going to subdue you. And they're going to make that emergency landing. They're going to take you off. But a cruise ship, you're in the middle of nowhere a lot of times. You don't have that luxury to land at the nearest airport 30 minutes out. You don't have that opportunity. But on a cruise ship, they're going to keep you safe. The best way that they can.
I agree with you, and I reached the same conclusion. I want to, for those who not familiar with the situation, it's a brother and his old lady, his girlfriend, and she's a black woman, and I'm noticing it's starting to be maybe some being perceived as racial undertones. And like Armstrong said, I don't have access to any more information than he does, and vice versa. But from everything that I've seen and I'm putting it together, I know it's not a good look for Carnival. I ain't never been on no cruise yet. We plan on it, but I'm glad you brought up airplane. Mm-hmm. Confined space. Yes, it may be a massive space, but nonetheless, it is still a confined space. If you 200 miles off the coast of wherever and your max speed is however many knots you can move, if there is the probability of a potential threat, it's not like when you on land, man. You can't negotiate to the extent that you can in other circumstances. You have to consider the rational like safety of everybody on board, man. Same for airplanes, same for a ship, same for a helicopter. So if somebody start going too batty, you got to do something. And I'm sure over time more information gonna come out, but at the end of the day, man, I mean, something had to be done. I think it was kind of over. I'm not gonna say oversimplified because I don't want to judge too much, but like you said, as somebody who's been there and seen that, you on deck with your bags and stuff, like you ready to get off, like that could be alarming to people, especially after a fight between a couple has ensued. I just think it's more to the story, man. Go
but again, I mean, even that, it's like, is he going to jump overboard? I mean, so it's for his own safety. Again, you get in a fight, you're going to jail. They didn't send him to jail. You got to stay in your room. We can't have you just walking around. You want the internet? You can have the internet. He's out there tweeting, so he had the internet. Yep. So I mean, it's like we just can't have you walking out here, and when we get off the ship, we can deal with it. So I appreciate it from Carnival because again, they're looking out for everybody's safety. And as you said, it's not like people in the city of Detroit. Well, hey, you're getting a problem, and you're just gonna go about your business. Too much can go wrong with you on the ship acting irrational.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't disagree.
Yeah.
Babe, you go ahead, ask your questions, and after that, we're gonna let Warmstrong tell everybody about himself one more again. One more. Matter of fact, that's your whole jam. You know what you do.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask you, like, okay, so you've been on a lot of cruises since 1990. What do you have a favorite place that you like to go, that you go a lot?
I like traveling to the Dominican Republic. The people are friendly. They're friendly, nice, laid back, and I just enjoy myself down there. And that's not necessarily just on a cruise ship, because I go down there. That's one of the few places that I actually fly to and spend some time down there. And just get a hotel, go to the beach, go to the local beach, have fun, and just enjoy life.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is there a place that you'd be like, yeah, I'll pass, I'm never going back there? It was a bad experience.
Not really. I was planning a group cruise. I told you about the Hawaiian group cruise Hawaii group cruise I was doing. I wanted to do a Nile River cruise. And because of the unrest in the Middle East, I backed off of that. That was 2025. I had it all planned out. I was going to do a group cruise to fly into Cairo and go down to Luxor and take a plane back to Cairo from Luxor. And I don't know. It still may happen. I got to look at the situation because it's just the unrest over there is getting kind of crazy.
Right.
But
I would say I know it's just across the canal. I know it's just across the water. But honestly, if you wanted to right now, I'm saying as somebody who's over here, there are constantly people not only here but north in Kenya safaring. There are tons of tourists still flying in and out of Cairo. You want to do that Nile trip? I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, with the way things are now, I would give it some time, maybe plan for next year or something. But in all actuality, it's things are intense and things are crazy, but it's not the way
it's being portrayed.
Yeah, don't rule it out.
And again, and that's what I'm talking about. You hear stuff on the news and stuff like that, but then you look at it, it's like, well, wait a second. I mean, there's conflict everywhere, Right. But again, I'm going to weigh it out and look and see. But that's on my bucket list. Going to Egypt and spending some time there is on my bucket list. And I can't imagine like cruising down the Nile River.
Yeah.
It's YouTuber. Check out Matrail on a Mission. She has a travel company. She goes back and forth. I think she's back now. She's in Egypt. She's in Luxor. Yeah. And she does a lot of traveling and travel tours there.
And matter of fact, we'll email you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
And tell her that we sent you. That's somebody who she'll definitely look out for you, take care of you. If you're interested in a tour like that, man, I'm telling you.
I think it's Easy Egypt tour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Travel over here is still very much hustling and bustling as far as tourism goes. Hey 755, Miss Maxine's still in here. You baby, you got this.
No, I was just asking general question. It was. I know you said they had medical there. Do they have like a little pharmacy and things like that on the?
Yeah, for the basic stuff. You can go down there and get it. Very expensive. Bring your own medication. Everything on the cruise ship is going to be anything like medicine and things like that is going to be expensive. Going down there for an ER visit probably going to cost you $200 or $300 just to be looked at. So it's going to be very, very expensive.
That $200-300 don't sound too bad when you can go in there and walk out with some 800 milligram Tylenol.
No. That was just for the visit. No. That aspirin. Well, that's going to be another $150. I mean, again, it's expensive. Yeah, no. That's the office visit.
Yeah, take your medications. People.
Take
your medication. Whenever I cruise, I always have my little first aid kit. The seasickness medicine, some aspirin, some. And on the cruise ships now, if you go down there like to the store to get some cough medicine or some flu medicine, you may get quarantined.
Wow.
So I mean, I bring all that myself. I don't know. I'm not telling you I got a cough.
Yeah, I know that's right. My goodness. Okay. Maxine Taylor asked what about the food. We talked about that earlier. It's a varieties, buffets is different, depending on the cruise ship, what they have.
They usually have, like the buffet changes up. And it's, it might be Asian one day, it might be American one day, French one day. I mean, so they change up the buffet. The main dining room also changes the menu every day. So a 7-day cruise, you won't have the same meal. Usually on Carnival, like the one thing that is constant is like the first elegant night where you dress up to go to dinner. They usually have lobster tails and steak. But nice. A lot of buffets they have pizza, a lot of salad. I mean, they have just about anything you would want. Hamburgers.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is you need to be flexible because you may not necessarily find a pork chop sandwich.
You don't know. You don't know exactly what you're going to get. I mean, once you get on the ship, you have a little app on your phone where you can see what the menus are. And, hey, I want to go here that night. I want to go there that night. So you can do it on your phone. But you won't starve. I mean, if you like seafood, you like pizza. If you like Italian food, usually they have someplace you can go, tacos, Mexican food, and you can find something. Again, I haven't lost any weight on a cruise.
I know that's right. Boy, you give me some crab legs, a little garlic, and some butter. You ain't got to worry about me too much.
They do. They have, it's like Rudy's Sea Grill, where they have all that. Now, the seafood, because of the expense, it's going to be like extra charge. But if you like that, they have it.
Mm-hmm. Which is amazing to me because you would think since you're out in the ocean, the seafood would be cheaper.
You would think so.
But you see how
they're not catching it. They're not catching it.
Yeah, I know. That's the downside to it. That's the downside to it. I said, go ahead, bro. You got a lot of good questions coming in here. Hey,
one of the craziest things I've ever seen back in the 90s when I used to cruise. One of the craziest things I've ever seen. Now we've talked about how the drinking packages and liquor. I don't know if they had drinking packages back then, but all the liquor and stuff out there, they used to shoot skeet off the back of the cruise ship. So they give you a shotgun. You've been drinking all day. Here's a shotgun and shoot some skeet.
Yo, see, that's what I'm talking about. I would love to do that.
That's crazy. So this man been drinking all day. Let's get him a loaded shotgun on the back of somebody upstairs must have said, hey, you know what? That's probably not the best idea.
I agree.
You know that sounds very Texas of them to do something like that.
It does, doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah, you can't get too much. The only thing about doing it out in the back of the house is to do it on a cruise ship. But they stopped it. See, Armstrong, you got to do it back when it was like fun. Back when cruises were just wild and crazy. Just
but they were more laid back. again, they were more laid back then because a lot of people didn't cruise. Matter of fact, 1990, when I went on my first cruise, a lot of black people weren't cruising back then. So when I went, me and my wife, we would go down to like Bahamas or someplace like that and go on a tour to a beach. The people that the natives there were looking at us, and they were in awe that we were there, and they would come up and want to talk to us and stuff like that because it wasn't the norm. Right. Usually, you know, a lot of other people coming on there, but not black folk because it's just something we didn't do back then. Now it's different. Now it's totally different. But back then, every time I would go someplace, I was like a rock star. It's like want to come talk and ask questions, not trying to sell me stuff, but they just want to talk about America and all this other stuff. And I want to talk about where we're at with them. You know, what's going on here.
Right. Yeah. Right. And the reason that works so well is because you a trendsetter. If somebody like you hadn't been paving the way and making it a more normalized activity for folk who look like us, then, you know, who knows? It still might be the way it was back in them days. Because I remember back in the day, if you had your pink out, you were hardy-tardy. You were, a cruise. A cruise. Look at you, Armstrong, you done came through and just paved the way and got all these black folk out here. Oh. Yes. Baby, you got anything else? Because we know I can't believe Armstrong has stuck around this long. I know, this is a great conversation.
I'm having fun. You start talking about cruising. I'm in heaven. When I start talking about cruising, I can sit there and talk all day.
Yes. I can tell. I
love it. Yeah. So I don't think you got anything else?
Other than thank you for coming through. Thank you to Jamia, our moderator, who been constantly dropping the links we'll close out in a little bit, but man, thank you so much. Do you have any closing words, anything you want to say to everybody?
No, again, I Armstrong Adventures. I do a show on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and it's with another cruiser, Controversial Cruising, where we do cruise talk. And then I do my own show, Banter with Bill, on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern time, where just sit and talk cruising. I have a cruise coming up October 29th, so I'll start putting out some more videos from that cruise. But this Thursday, that's what I'll be talking about, mostly about getting prepared for that cruise and what I'm doing to get prepared. What do I take on the cruise? What do I plan on going on the cruise? And some of the ports that I go to, what are some of my activities I'm going to do? So if you're interested in cruising, come on by, say hi. I don't bite.
Love it.
Absolutely.
So, Marshall, other than YouTube, are you anywhere else on these social media streets?
Oh, I'm on. You were talking about that earlier, man. How you do 2 channels? I don't know. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Twitter. What's another one? Facebook, and it's all Armstrong Adventures. Other than I think Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it now. I think it's Armstrong 313 being Detroit area code.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm on all of them. But again, it's tough keeping up with them. And then you talk about 2 channels.
Ooh. Absolutely.
And I'm retired, and it's like I don't have time. I need a nap.
it turned into work. It's fun work.
It turned into work.
It turns into work. Yeah, keeping up with all of them. Well, I'm telling you, man, as busy a man as you are, we are so grateful for you being a part of us being a part of you. All the people that people like. First off, you yourself, Stop Walking, Beloved, Mowing and Cruising, and what's the other ones? Cruising is fun anytime. All of our cruise people out there just showing love, man. Thank you so much, Armstrong. And y'all know where to find them now.
That's right.
So
Armstrong Adventures. Every place.
All right, brother. Man, you take care. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
We got something we love to do over here, as you know. I see ARD showing love. Let me get Armstrong right first, and I know my brother ARD don't mind. We're going to get you right like this, Armstrong. We're going to put you up on the screen, becoming a member, and then we're going to get you right like this.
Thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a member.
Yes.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you having me up here.
Absolutely.
And one more, we ain't done yet. Yeah. Hey, thank you, brother. We appreciate you so much. Warm Strong Adventures, ladies and gentlemen. Warm Strong. Warm Strong. Take care, brother.
Take care, everybody. Yep. Bye-bye.
Right. Well, how was that? How was that? That was dope.
That was Warm Strong Adventures. Y'all can check them out on all social media platforms.
Everywhere.
Over here on YouTube, especially Instagram, TikTok, X, all of them. Check out Warm Strong Adventure. I believe Official Jamia dropped his link in the chat. Official Jamia, if you're still in here, can you drop it again? Warm Strong, if you're in the chat, you can type hashtag BCIAC in the chat.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people would love to connect with you because there's a lot of people. I believe Erica, my family, asked for your link. Yeah, it's just good information to know, because we've never been on a cruise, so it's very different from flying, but I mean, it's similar in some ways. But yeah, it's just really good information to know and to get out there. I really appreciate everything he was saying about traveling and getting to know the local people of the country or city or wherever that you're going. Eat the food, experience the culture, talk to the people. That's why you travel in the first place.
Exactly.
It can be a beautiful experience, and you can find out you have more in common than people than you think. So, talk to people.
As the young folks say, for shizzle. For shizzle.
Thank you for saying that.
Let's get ARD right real quick, fast. Yes.
Yeah, get it, George.
Get it, George. Get it. Yeah. And then we gonna, cause George and Fred, cause we can just double tap it. Count them up. Thank you, ARD. As always, showing love. We appreciate you, fam.
Everybody that came in, I know people that came in. Anybody that's new to Friday Phase, when we have a guest, we try to focus on our guest. So we're not ignoring you. We're gonna acknowledge everybody that came in now. We just try to give our guests the undivided attention because we are interviewing them and want to talk with them. But we see y'all. We appreciate y'all. Unique Speaks, thank you so much for being here. Maxine Taylor, thank you so much for being here. Blue Lotus, for 6 months.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Mama Nita.
Yes, Mama Nita.
Mama Nita, and I seen your shirt last night with Crafty Leo over there.
He was in the chat. I was in the bushes. I was watching. Miss Shirley, I think we said it earlier, but I don't know if you were in here. Congratulations on being over 1K. Over 1K. And watch time will come. It's gonna come. So it's gonna fall in place. And congratulations. And
y'all know Miss Shirley. I don't care if you know Miss Shirley already or don't know Miss Shirley. Check this out, because I'm gonna tell y'all what we gonna do. Now, the live was last night. I believe I saw Gene. It was so late over here, but few people came up. I saw Gene, and I was kind of in and out. I'm gonna say this: y'all go watch a video, because this 600 and some watch hours.
Yes.
Watch a live or two.
Yes.
Watch a video or two. And by Monday. Hell, it's 40 something. Well, it's 39 now. It was 43 people in here. Y'all go watch it. Hey, Grace Guys, how you doing, young lady? Check her out. Watch a video. Leave a comment. Leave a like. And watch that. And share it out. It only take a couple days. 600.
And tell somebody. Because it might be some information that they could use. Because Miss Shirley always spitting facts.
Dropping
great information in the garden and about life. So check out Miss Shirley. Let's go back. Hey, she said, welcome in.
Who said?
She said.
Well, there it is.
Unique Speaks. It's been so long. Unique Speaks, it's good to see you. Who else up in here? I just want to go back to them speak because I know there's a lot of people popping in.
Yeah, that we missed.
And sometimes people come in. We always speak when we see them, but
they be like, "What's wrong with them?
Yeah,
what's wrong with African dreams?
What I do?
They done turned on us.
Money changed.
We love y'all.
We do. Socks in the Garden still up here, Shirley.
Oh, Nick is still in here.
Enoch Nation.
Socks in the Garden. I'm glad to see that what Warmstrong and 755 came through.
Yeah, what's up,
755 million. It's like I'm glad to see that people really.
Menu, yeah. I don't want to.
What
yeah, welcome in. You see it?
I see. Manfucket. Manufakit. Manfucket.
Yeah,
I don't
let's
know.
not even try to pronounce it. Welcome in.
Yeah.
Welcome in, everybody. I think I saw. Thank you, Fish Jamia, for dropping my. Thank you, Fish Jamia.
She been on it. Thank you, Jamia.
Just going back and for dropping a link. Militant Minded. Thank you for coming back. We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Eric Massa family.
Yeah.
You
coming off a fresh birthday.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to Billy and Alex.
The whole family.
Yeah.
Tact was up in here. ARD, thank you again for the super chat. We appreciate it. Can't stop cruising. Can't stop walking, but love mowing and cruising. Welcome in, everybody. I don't,
If we miss anybody, y'all know. Charge it to the game. Not
y'all know we love y'all. We appreciate y'all being here.
For sure. A lot of good questions too. A lot of good questions. Great questions.
I like.
Hold on a minute.
And talking about travel and stuff. That was.
No, I thought I saw that.
Thank you.
Indiana Jackson. Thank you, family.
Thank you, Indiana Jackson.
Man, we got to get I finna say A.R. Jackson. Indiana Jackson, right, man. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We appreciate you. And you know that you got to we're going to mix it up this time.
I was wondering, because you act like those on two we got.
Because I love them.
I know it.
This is how it make us feel when somebody just go throwing money off in the chat like that. You can't just come out gifting and hitting folk with what you call this thing?
Cash out.
You
got me saying it.
Whatever you call it. Super chat. Yeah, with super chats like that, get me all discombobulated. And of course, we got to throw in.
Come on, George.
Yeah.
Get it, George.
Yeah. Much love, Indiana Jackson. Thank you, my brother. We appreciate
we hope you're doing well, Indiana Jackson.
And every one of y'all. Yes. Matter of fact, if y'all didn't get to catch Miss Shirley OG Gardner last night, make sure you catch her live.
Please do.
Yeah.
Please do.
And Auntie Ellen was on. Oh, and Odom's Homestead.
Yep.
Make sure you check out Odom's Homestead. Living Natural.
Carnivore Cabby, welcome in.
Hey.
Think you're new here. We appreciate you being here. Living Natural, thank you for being here.
What's going on, Living Natural? Y'all.
Work.
Okay. What she said she had work? Okay, train it up a bit.
Work day of training.
Okay.
Thank you for being here.
Y'all don't think we not around. Don't think we don't care. But sometimes because of the time difference, we be tired. We can't always interact or just be too tired too. Sometimes we bush people. Yep. We just lay back in the cut and we be listening and watching and hit the thumbs up. And sometimes when we got time, we engage and let you know we there. But sometimes we just lay back in the cut.
Yep. Don't think we ain't there. We
facts.
Be there.
Facts.
Yeah. So it's Friday. So we got to line up because Friday it go down on Fridays on the YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube stream.
Gina, much?
We got Gina versus Gina, Frugal Fridays.
Big Rooster Show.
Big Rooster Show.
Yeah.
Freestyle Friday.
J3GS Farm.
J3GS Farm.
Yeah.
Who else? If anybody in the chat going live or know of somebody going live, here's your time to self-promote.
That's right. It is your time.
Anybody going live or know of anybody going live?
That you could recommend?
Tonight or
from
tomorrow.
The community?
Yeah, from the community. Saturday, we got the chat. I think it's on Nikki's channel this week.
The Everyday Life of Ann OCD's chick.
Yeah. I believe Swoop will be on Saturday.
Swoop like me for sexy Saturdays.
Yeah.
It's grown folk. Saturday. It's grown folk conversations on Saturday over on Swoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think Monday I'm gonna go live to do an appreciation for 600 new friends, new people. What
You worry about that. You don't you come up with maybe you asking them.
Well, I'm asking them because they might have something they want to.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Nancy B.
Hey, Nancy B. So yeah, Monday I'm gonna go live. I will post that sometime over the weekend, so y'all can be looking for that appreciation show. Probably do Cash App giveaway. Cash App giveaway. Don't spend that whole $5 in one place now.
I know that, right? Yeah.
But just to say thank you on 600 friends. I appreciate y'all. I'm working on watch time hours myself, so go watch playlists on video. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know about anybody. I can't think. I know there's other people going. I can't think who might be going live other than the ones we mentioned.
Yeah.
But
definitely Gina.
Mm-hmm.
Gina versus Gina. Mm-hmm. Definitely Big Rooster show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if Tori gonna be able to make it tonight or not. J3GS form probably for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know y'all been missing Neckbone News. Tori will be back soon. He has a different work schedule, but he will be back soon, and we'll be over there with all the shenanigans on Neckbone News when he gets everything situated. So, even go back and watch some of the old Neckbone News. Just keep touring that algorithm. The man working hard.
Yeah.
So
go check him out.
That's who is Trish. I saw her.
Trish.
Hey, Trish.
What's up, Trish? Yeah, I was waiting for you. Trish, you see my hair? You see my hair? It's natural. I was thinking about getting some bangs, but
not the bangs.
The bangs. Trish, what you think? You think that'll be a good look, fit? Because I was,
don't lie to him, Trish.
I got a little bit of new growth.
Don't lie to him, Trish.
I do. Whatever. I got some new growth.
Look good.
And I was thinking about bringing them down to about red hair.
Right above the brow.
Yep.
Okay, are you gonna straighten them?
Cause you have to.
You gonna leave them curly?
I ain't gonna leave them locked. I'm not gonna leave them locked, y'all. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, bam, you say I got the natural, cause she Trish the natural, and I'm rocking natural, wife rocking natural. I was thinking about getting some bangs and bringing my bangs down to about red hair.
Oh my.
A mid forehead, and I'm putting a flat, maybe even do a Brazilian on them.
You're gonna have a lot going on. You're gonna have lots. You're gonna be party in the front, business in the back. But business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah, it's you can call it a mullet. I guess you can call it a black mullet because it'll be kind of serious up here. But what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna flat. I'm gonna maybe once every two.
No. She said no. Nancy B said no.
You don't think if I flat iron them, if I go a Brazilian and just get that real hard line with some bangs, and then have my
don't do it, babe.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm a trendsetter.
That's not the trend you want to set.
Okay, we'll see.
You'll be in all the memes.
Just maybe.
Like this dude.
And watch folks start doing it.
Well, you don't know what to do to your hair. You just don't have your face.
Whatever.
Smiling. It's amazing. Oh,
but no, it's good to have you here, Nancy and Trish.
Yes.
Check out Nancy B. Distraction.
Nancy B is working.
She grinding.
Doing skits. What is it, 3 times a day? Nancy be doing 3 times a day.
With mama.
With mama.
With her mama.
She got the whole family in on the shenanigans over there. Y'all check out Nancy B. Help Nancy B out. Check her out.
On YouTube and TikTok.
And Instagram. Check out Trish the Natural. Everybody check each other out because this is a wonderful community full of people, different, people doing skits, people doing hair, people talking about business, people, singing, having a good time, preaching, the good word, all that, making things, sewing, crafting, sublimation. You hear me, Blue Lotus? Sublimation.
I seen Blue Lotus sublimate last night.
That's right.
Yeah.
Giving us new words in our vocabulary, sublimation and brassicas. I feel smart already.
I know, right? I feel learned. I feel learned. Yes.
It is, Trish. This is a wonderful community full of diverse content creators giving you great stuff. I mean, you can just bounce around on YouTube and learn some stuff that you never knew or find a better way of something that you were doing before. It's just amazing. So,
Miss Shirley, ain't because you can't see it. Come on, Auntie. I know
There
you
you
can
go,
see.
baby.
I know you can envision. If I just got a Brazilian right here, and then I got the rest. Just keep these natural locks.
You will not, sir.
Yes,
will not.
indeed.
I will not let you on these internets looking like that.
Whatever. And y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out some Blue Lotus Vibes merch, because she over there making these shirts. You know, y'all, everybody be wanting shirts for holidays and doing this and doing that. Instead of running out to these big wigs and big folk, you got Blue Lotus Vibe by Janita McLean.
Yes.
You got Crafty Leo. Yes. You got Unbiased LLC. Yes. You got Tuck.
Yes.
You
and
got
Tuck was in here too.
Tuck was in here.
Hey Tuck, she might have been on a lunch break or something, but hey Tuck, we weren't ignoring you.
Yeah. Hey, I was just talking about you, bro. I didn't even know you was in here. What's going on, Odom?
Damn. How you doing?
Yeah. And you know, if don't nobody else come up, J3 gonna be there.
Yes.
J3 gonna be there. Y'all catch Odom episode from last night. Mm-hmm. Get it off your chest. Right. Get it off your chest. The Fig Man himself.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling Odom Figs. Fig Man.
The Fig Man?
Fig Man.
Fig Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Odom Fig Man Homestead.
Odom Fig Man Homestead. Everybody get a nickname. Everybody. We gotta love it. We got the Honey Slanger and we got the Fig Man.
Right, we got the Fig Man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like an 80s TV show.
Don't it?
The Honey Slanger and the Fig Man.
Seems like a book you'll get in highlights. Your mama there, you got highlight. You can send that $5.86 and take it to the people. And then 3 months later, your books come. Anyway, yeah, y'all make sure to keep loving on each other, supporting each other, be there for one another. And I think next week will be, so Baby gonna come on Monday, and I think probably next Friday, y'all keep your eyes open for what go on in the members only Friday fave. Not Friday, actually the after party, the members only live. Yeah. The members only live. So we'll have Friday faves, then we're gonna do the members only joint. And you never know what the giveaway gonna be.
You never know.
It might be pick a number. It might be, you just don't know. You just gotta beat her. Beat her.
Got beat her or be square.
Okay, he's a figure-holic.
Figure-holic.
Figure-holic. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a figure-holic. I'm a figure-holic. Girl, don't have me acting like this in front of you people. I think I'm good, baby.
Yeah.
Man, we thank y'all. Did anybody have anything else to add that y'all want to put in the chat or say or mention?
Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, the Hype Again is coming soon, December. Hype Again will have details out about that soon-ish. Soonish. Giving y'all the information. I believe the link to sign up is in the chat. You can sign up for December. December is the next Hype Again.
Yep.
You can sign up for that, and we'll have details out to everybody soon.
Absolutely, lutely.
Hey,
Song 146, Home and Garden. How you doing, dear sister? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Can you read her comment, please?
Y'all have a very blessed rest of your day, everyone. Team J. Team J is what I see.
I don't believe that says that.
Ain't nobody asked all of that. Thank you, Miss Sher. See, this is what matters right here. See.
Like, of course, Michelle, she loves both of us.
Like,
she said that.
Like,
she loves both of us.
Lead Farmer 73 said, Brett. He said he Team J-Pro.
Team J-Pro.
He Team J-Pro. Thank you. Shout out Lead Farmer 73 for being Team J-Pro.
That's right.
Where some people come in here, well, I'm Team, but you know what? I can't say nothing because I be going hard for Eco Neighbor all the time.
I know.
But I love GG too. By the way, make sure y'all catch them Sunday. If you don't know, Eco Neighbor and GG go live Sunday morning. Yep. Make sure you catch GG and Eco Neighbor on
and check out some of GG's IGs. She's giving good information about home loans and different kind of loans for homes.
Yep.
If that's something you're interested in.
Yep.
So check that out too.
For shizzle.
Can you read that last comment at the bottom?
Man, look it don't hurt my feelings. I don't mind. I know I know I'm unloved.
I just think it's funny when they do.
They do it just to hurt me. Nancy B do it just to hurt me.
Ain't nobody doing it to hurt you.
See, thank you, Odom. See how, yeah.
Thank you. It's funny. I don't know, when did that start?
I don't know.
I know when that started.
It was probably from song.
No, when I beat you on
what was we doing?
We played Family Feud. Was it
BDBGP? Big Daddy Beard Gaming Promotions.
That's when
BDBGP started all of this. Because we was on there, we were playing. Yes, he did. We were playing Family Feud, and everybody, and then it was some folk were like, I'm Team J. And some folk were like, I'm Team April. And ever since then, it's just been a fissure in our marriage, a fissure in our love. It's been a fissure in our love.
It's only because I beat you, that's all.
And I'm hurt. Yeah, that's why. She did win. Nancy, I know you love me too. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun to have fun.
I'm trying to think about, when did that start? That's when it started.
That's when it started.
That was a minute ago.
That's when it started. Yeah. So we're gonna have some who gonna be Team J, some who gonna be Team April, and like Led Farmer 73 say, he Team J-April. So for all my down the middle,
I believe everybody in the chat is Team J-April. They just like messing with you.
I don't know about some of them. It's about 3 or 4 of them I don't know about. Yeah. By the way, somebody came in here earlier and we didn't say it, but
oh yeah, excuse me,
Beaver. Shout out Erica, my fly family, as well as Billy and Alex. Yes. The whole family.
Familia Wote.
Yes. And Familia Wote. Safi. Yeah. Hey, Bayou Sugar still in here. Bayou. We gotta do our popcorn tomorrow. Bayou Sugar. Yeah, I know it's Bayou.
And we've been popping it too, Bayou.
Yeah.
We've been popping it.
Been like, man, I don't feel like filming. I don't film this. I just want some popcorn.
We need to for the bag gone.
I know, right? We're gonna mess with, because we went and got popcorn again.
Just to do it. And then
just
ate
to do it.
A whole bunch of it. So yeah.
And ain't filmed it yet. So tomorrow,
we gonna do it tomorrow.
We're gonna answer to your challenge. We're gonna respond to your challenge, Bayou. Y'all, her name ain't Bayou Sugar, it's Bayou Sugar because of Tori. Tori's brain. So thank Miss Cheryl still in here. Thank you, Miss Cheryl.
Check everybody out.
Yeah,
Check each other out.
Let's get Miss Shirley where she needs, because 600 and something ain't nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Not for us, not for this community.
Not for this community, baby.
Right.
Hashtag too easy. Say less. Let's make it happen.
Hashtag help each other.
Yes, yeah. Oh, and also y'all support Sunshine from Spoon and Sunshine.
Yes.
Make sure y'all get over there. Go see what's going on. I ain't gonna get too deep into it right now because I don't have the link. But for those who have Instagram, y'all go check out Spooning with Sunshine Homestead. Yeah. And with that being said, you good, baby?
I'm good. I'm great.
Hey, as we always say, family, until the next time y'all see us and we see y'all, what you gonna be over here doing?
I'm be doing what you doing.
And I'm gonna be doing what she doing. And we both gonna be over here being country in another country. Peace. We'll holler. Yeah.
Did it stop yet? Y'all still see us talking? We still talking, y'all? I don't think you hit the right. I don't think you hit it all the way.
I did. They still looking at us. They still. Hold on, man. Hold on. I ain't hit the right button.
You got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, click it again. Bye, y'all.